What's up, folks? It's your boy Bob Hollywood back with another exciting video. Today's video, you see a bag in front of you. It's not a box, but the video is a what's in the box video. There's some figures in here. There's a little common theme. And if you paid attention to the title of this video, obviously you'll be able to tell that. So it's not like a mystery. I'm going to get this bag out of the way. Today's video, it's not going to be anything different. I've done this before, but it's basically a mail call of a sort, and they're not all from the same place. I just put them all in one bag because I don't have a box big enough. But the first thing I'm going to show you is the only thing that's loose, and that are these Cubix figures. So when I opened the box that had these, and this is not the last What's in the Box video, but a couple of What's in the Box videos, we've seen stuff from the same seller. These, hey, he had them listed on his Mercari, and I had bought stuff from him off of his Mercari, but like personally, actually no, I don't think I bought anything from his Mercari. I just happened to find him on Mercari. We became friends on Mercari, friends on Facebook. I initially bought stuff from him off of Facebook, but yeah, and so I messaged him, and I was like, hey, man, how tall are those figures? And he was like, let me check. And he's like, they're 5 to 6 inches. And I'm like, they're got to be like 5 inches, right? No, these mofos are huge. I was not expecting it. The one that looks like Harry Potter, and I don't know any of these guys' names, he is almost 7 inches, man. That's nuts. So, again, I don't know their names. And I think there's one other kid. I do believe he's the main character. I watched Cubix back on like Saturday mornings. I didn't watch it with any regularity, but that's when Saturday morning cartoons were still cool. And I was a little bit older. I was in like not middle school, excuse me. I think I was in high school, like 9th, 10th grade. But I watched it. I didn't expect these guys to be this huge. I did not. And this one looks like Harry Potter because he has a mark on his forehead. So maybe I can get rid of them. And they're much softer. Their faces are soft. Their skin parts are pretty soft. This is a little bit harder. But yeah, pretty cool figures. I don't know if I can reach all the way to get them to the back. And the title of the video was Turning Japanese. Cubix is actually, I believe, a Korean company or Vietnamese. It's not Japanese animation. It looks like anime, but it's not. So we're going to go now. We're going to move along. The next figure is going to be this Shadowrun Kyushi. If this was Ryu, it'd be Ryu. So I'm going to just assume it's Kyushi and not Kyushi. And yeah, this is from the first wave of Shadowrun figures. I'd like to get all of these guys. If you turn on the back. And going forward, all of the other figures are in box, and they're going to have reviews eventually. But I have G-Dog, no accessories. I don't know where they are. And I have Silvermax, one accessory, but I butchered it, and I don't know where the rest are. I've never had the other ones. I just happened to get G-Dog and Silvermax on clearance. Whatever year this is, what year did these come out? I can't find the year on here, but whatever year these came in, 2003. So they were in GameStop for clearance. I bought those two, and I bought a Tron Thorn figure. Never seen Tron, never seen Shadowrun. I was just like, that's a pretty neat figure. So I bought them. Kyushi, same thing, and hopefully get both waves of these figures. They got a little bit of price on them, but I'll get them eventually. Next is going to be this David Max Kabuki. This is the doppelganger version, of Kabuki. So yeah, and I want to read this graphic novel. I was reading about it, and I'm like, that just seems like a trip. It seems like the type of movie I would want to watch. So why wouldn't I want to read the books? And it could be boring. I don't know. But this is my second overall figure from that line. I have, I believe, Scarab. Bought that a couple years ago. I think her review is on this channel. I think so. But now I have Kabuki. But I also have Akemi from the same line. So I have the Scarab. Now I have Akemi. I was trying to buy them. I was trying to buy Akemi, and so I bought her And then I found out there were more Kabuki figures, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna pick up Kabuki again. You can't tell based off the pictures because there's two other versions. So if maybe the accessories are different, I'll buy them both, but I'm not sure because I'm seeing the accessory on the War-Torn here, and I'm seeing the accessory on the regular here as well, even though her pistols look like they could be darker. But I might possibly track down those other versions, and again, I'll review them. So again, and the only thing different from Akemi and Scarab are their head sculpts and their paint deco. They have the same accessories as near as I can tell, same height, same, sculpt and everything, just different heads and different paint applications. And the final thing, in keeping with the turning Japanese theme, is going to be this Speed Racer. Speed Racer was one of the first anime I ever watched and one of my favorite back then. I have not seen it in well over 20 years. Like, since 1999, 2000, when it was back on Toonami. I have not seen it since then. This was a decent price. All of them were decent price. 20 for the two Kabuki figures. And more than 10, less than 20 for the Shadowrun figure. I don't remember how much I paid for this guy. But I bought him. And I wanted to see what he was like. Because I do want the Pops. I do want the Trixie. And maybe the Mach 5. But yeah, civilian. He's a civilian, and he's a good height. He's like a high school student's height. I know Speed Racer is older than high school age, not by much, but still. Action Figure World, Bob's Holly World, he's going to be a high school student. So, yeah. And I watched the review on this guy. I watched the review on this guy. The accessories are cool. Again, everybody you see here, except for the Cubics figures, they're going to get a review. And they're probably going to get a review this month. So, retro reviews. And it's International Women's Month for the month of March. So, probably do the three ladies. And Speed will come out some other time. But all these guys will get a review. So, you'll see them in depth the Bob Holly World's way. And the melodramatic plastic way. The way I do things. Anyway, folks. I'm not going to take up your time. I just want you... And my mouth is a little dry because I just recorded a video before this. I think I'm going to record a video after this. Drink water because I need to drink some water. Action figures speak louder than words.